reminds us where we've been. Surely we have tough times, but sure there's more to come. But anything is possible. The black, gifted and young. Stretch your hands, little lady. Show them who you are. Stretch your wings, little lady. Reach and touch the sky. Stretch your wings, little lady. Show them who you are. A queen of possibilities. The best of me by far. Don't take your cape and your sister and it blow right in the wind. Yeah. They want you to become king, my brother, but you're more than Superman. Yeah.
They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I say hell is a woman scorned and growing thorns. The eternal fire of her vengeance seeping into your pores, drowning you in all the tears she gathered and safely stored. They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I say hell is a woman scorned and throwing bombs straight into the chasm of your open heart to replicate her sores. Saying you're sorry is not enough if she hasn't yet broken your jaws.
To show for your hard head. He has his dry, chapped, calloused hands and bleeding heels to conceal only with his laughter, insisting that it does not all hurt, that the pain is not at all that hard to bear, very well portraying an exceptional character beyond expression. He has his hindered emotions, wounded soul, and a disheartened spirit. He has this immaculate mask he so hard tries to keep in fervorous tact. Don't hide. I do see you every day, roaming the streets in your fancy suits, thinking you run the world, fixing your penetrating eyes on him and in his kind of beauty. And you, dear, hiding behind the pronounced vocabulary from borrowed dialects, shielding yourselves from the obvious truth, while some of us anticipate someday giving that of which you lack. Pride for roots beyond melanin makeup, leaving you feeling, pondering on what could have been, never really knowing when one's sun is going to set, how much longer one has to wait to be relieved from these tormenting whispers.
They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I say hell is a woman scorned and brewing storms, calm at the center while raging at the shores, drowning you in all the tears she gathered and safely stored. They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I say hell is a woman scorned and quaking at the core, the earth's crust cracking and caving you in as it falls, your bones crushed and packed into a bundle of pus flaws.
Still wondering as to why no offense need be said right before the deed. Surrounded by these visibly bright shadows of hypocrites every step one takes, trying so hard to bandage these countless pieces of dressing wrapped around one's imagination but just aren't there, but solely because they exist in one's isolated imagery. Indeed, life is faked, for we are still segregated by the shackles in one's pocket. Such a story is sad, but what is even harder to bear is when such a story is true. Here's to the pleasures of life. Sometimes you have to stop feeling and start reflecting.
They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I say hell is a woman scorned and no longer sobbing in the silence of closed doors, but laughing as you crawl back, banging and begging her to open her door. I've come to learn that her tears are not cheap, that water comes at a price these days, and I should save as much as I can. The price I've had to pay is too steep. From the top was downhill, nose deep into the dungeon of my own deeds. As my throat bleeds, she slit it because I made promises I never kept to the receipts. She never wants to hear me speak or spring another lie into her world as she sleeps. She's bringing death to deceit. There's a list of contacts on my phone I still have to delete, or she will find them. And when she does, even the sniffer dogs will never be able to inhale them. puff's gone. Ask God, even his binoculars get blinded. He never dares ask, he just turns around and prays for the moon to wane before they're all dead. The search is still on, neither of the police have heard even a single dog bark. Fuck, cluck, Kent. She's Kent Cluck when you come to her with guck. She walked out of my life like a lightning strike, but I only noticed when I heard her thunder thighs and bark. I am bartering with the devil to get her back. I've handed over my soul and received punishment for some of the sins they've scarred my soul back. I am haunted by the past that parted us, praying for forgiveness on a demon's back. Every time I breathe, I get whacked by Newton's third law. The arrows I shot went through her and came around to report back. I now know what I did to her when we played catch.
You can break my heart, tear my soul with abusive words, humiliate my being to the world, void my mind with your cruel yet kind laugh. But like a feather, I shall rise, molest my poor powerless soul, deceive my feelings for mankind, disfigure the crucial elements of my body, disgrace me in front of everyone, criticize my behavior and attitude, insult my honesty with your infidelity, misuse my innocence for your lustfulness, disregard my opinions and ideas. But like a feather, I shall rise, disown me in front of your friends, dishearten me for a better future, disgust me of my creative abilities, disorientate me with your unsought treatment. But like a feather, I shall rise, discredit me with your endless criticism, mislead people to think of me as being contagious, misplace my position as being a human being, distrust me because of your demons. But like a feather, I shall rise. You see, I am not you. Yet you will not give me a chance, you will not let me be me. You meddle and interfere in my affairs as if they were yours and you and me. You're unfair, unwise, foolish to think that I could be you. Talk, act, and think like you. God made me me, he made you you. So just let me be me, and like a feather, I shall rise.
Known when it comes to black your breast, but anything is possible, cause you're the biggest yet. Show me, have some tough times, and show us what will come. But anything is possible, you're black, gifted and young. Spread your wings, little lady, show them who you are. Spread your wings, little lady, reach and touch the stars. Spread your wings, little lady, and show them who you are. A queen of possibilities, the best of me by far. Don't tuck your cape in your